What's up, everyone? Welcome to my humble abode. But today we're going to talk about protein. We're going to talk about leaky gut. Let's get into it. All right. So here's the problem with veganism or people who don't eat enough red meat. The stomach acid is put there by Mother Nature or whomever to deconstruct and break down protein so we can use it for structure. Our body is made up of a lot of protein: skin, connective tissue, bone marrow. And so when you don't get enough, it's a huge problem. So your body will have to break down amino acids from anywhere in the body, collagen under the skin, which makes people age exponentially, and use it for structure, use it for cellular health. And that's what we don't ever want to do. Now, this process is called gluconeogenesis. Gluco meaning glucose, neo means new. Genesis means to create. So put the words together and you've got creating new sugar out of proteins. Not a good look. You need enough protein. Some people just want to go as low as possible. Or people are trying to decide, should I still do vegetarianism or veganism? No. Get on some meat. Now there's the inverse, which is high protein. High protein kind of almost does the same as low protein. Becomes unusable. In fact, it can be worse in some aspects because the protein, which gets digested and broken down, those byproducts that come from protein, they get trapped in the kidneys. And when you don't drink enough or balance your electrolytes, I see so many kidney function, the filtration rate just go down. And people don't even know because they don't notice anything about their kidneys until they start feeling something off or pain. And people don't talk about this, which then drives me to the other subject, which is stomach acid. A lot of you guys have mostly hypochlorhydria. Some people have hyper, which is a production of too much acid. But most of you who have acid reflux, GERD, heartburn, have too low stomach acid. Yes, stomach does this upward push and it's trying to overcompensate, and then you feel it up here, that burn. And a lot of people, when they're like, oh, only when I eat carbs. I'm like, you should never feel it. Or some people say, I feel it when I eat fat. You should never feel that sensation. That's a bad look because that's connected to what? Leaky gut. It's huge. So let's talk about that stomach acid. You're trying to eat all this protein. How are you going to break it down? Remember, you need enough stomach acid in balance to break down proteins. Eating more protein does not create more eating in excess, like too much, is not going to create more stomach acid because the body doesn't understand our gluttony as humans. It really just understands balance. Not too much, not too little. And that's why in medical terms they often say the sweet spot. So when you have way too much protein, then especially coming from low stomach acid. So a lot of you guys will do these low, am I getting notifications while trying to sound smart? When people come into this life and they drive down their stomach acids through medications, pharmaceuticals, well, that's the same thing. From caffeine, alcohol, smoking cigarettes, carbohydrates in excess, standard American diet, chlorine in the water. I mean, just a brutal amount. Stress, veganism, will all, intermittent fasting, dare I say it. Want to challenge me? No, I'm kidding. A lot of people will their acid levels will drop, and their gut that has been compromised because of those things as well, which is the lower part of the small intestine, upper part of the large. So the gut, the intestine, the bacteria in there become compromised, which then sends a signal all the way up. It's called the vagus nerve that goes to the brain, and it's affecting people's mental states. And I'm just trying to put it together for you guys. When you try to do these low carb diets, or when people are obsessed, they're obsessed. It's like a cult with fasting. It's a cult. And often, I mean, you guys aren't addressing your body dysmorphia. You're not addressing your discipline, your health. People aren't addressing the things that most matter. They're just trying to do some biohacking trend to get some quick results, and it doesn't work. I don't care if you lost 60 pounds and then you develop crepey skin and hypoglycemia and thyroid problems and adrenal insufficiency and low testosterone and estrogen dominance, and then like people don't even consider that because gurus won't break that down. How long does it take How long does it take to balance those stomach acids so you can break down food properly? And you don't have to stuff a bunch of protein in you, which is a lot of work on the GI tract, which has low stomach acid. A gut dysbiosis plus the biliary duct system is clogged up, which means your liver and your kidneys, and most likely your gallbladder, and people don't consider their pancreas, where they may need those digestive enzymes, which a lot of you guys have allergies and bloating, and I mean, God knows, broken blood vessels, cracked nails, like thinning hair, cellulite, like spider veins, like tons of stuff that just come upon you so quickly, and you're just trying to find the quickest solution and you just make it worse. So the solution is, it takes about a year, right? You have to eat enough protein, not too much. You've got to get off all those things that lower your stomach acid, like coffee. You might do lemon water if you don't react to it because you've lowered your stomach acids and developed histamine intolerance. Shit's all connected. So you want to do lemon water to encourage caloric acids. Last protocol would be to try betaine HCl, which is going to encourage stomach acid. People don't often understand what ox bile is used for. That's the gallbladder. Somebody said, should I take ox bile for the liver? And I was like, maybe indirectly because of the biliary system. But no, that's for the gallbladder. And that's a whole nother friggin' conversation. I don't want this video to be too long. But you have to get the stress down, and you have to sleep, and you have to eat slow. Like, seems elementary, but it's that simple. Get off the garbage and chill the frack out. Okay? Don't get any holes from any swords, and your immune system will stay intact. I'm just saying. They are ineffective anyway, since it's being said. But I digress. It takes about a year. And stress is a lot of people say they're not stressed, but they don't understand how stress works. They don't understand the biology behind stress, subconscious stress, chemical exposure to stress. Even the way you sit, stand, walk, breathe, and exercise can be a stress to the body. I hope this helps. They're just little quick tidbits, even though it's 8 minutes long. Don't eat too much protein. You're going to overwhelm the digestive system. That excess protein will turn into glucose. You will not adapt, and that gut wall will not heal. And then you're going to lower your GFR and create some kidney issues, because when you do low-carb diets, you will become dehydrated. It's not when, it's if. I mean, it's not if. See, I always do that. You can say things backwards and not catch yourself, and people are like, you're wrong. It's not if, it's when you develop dehydration. And when you develop dehydration on these diets, and those are the only reasons why I take people off of low-carb diets, because you have to be on it. You've got to be like training for the Olympics on your electrolytes. And I don't mean the freaking keto powders and the mixtures and the garbage. No, the first thing you always want to do is try to get your minerals from real food. Magnesium, you can't, but every one of them elsewise, they're right there. Mother Nature, you don't even need this stupid, disgusting multivitamin, because Mother Nature, again, is right there. If you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com. I'm going to go work on my treks. I just got a trek. Life is amazing. I'll do another life update soon. You can go to Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagram. You can go to, so that's Stephanie Ketogenic. I have a course through stephanieperson.com, and I have consultations where I will sit you guys straight. I had a live stream yesterday where the guy's like, I've got skin issues. I think I have keto die-off. And I said, well, let's figure out if it's histamine or if it's actually fungal die-off. or a cocktail. Because I work with people like you all day. Arthritis, skin issues, infertility, PCOS, blood sugar, how to get off metformin, how to detox that stuff you put inside your body, if you get my picture. Yeah. And you can't kill Candida. You can only lower the spore count. And I'm out. StephaniePerson.com. My Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook is Stephanie the Business. And girl, I need to shut up because I got stuff to do. Peace.